history remembers many great commanders. Some conquered vast empires, some changed the fate of nations, and some became legends. But few military leaders have a record as astonishing as Jan Žižka, a man who never lost a single battle, a commander who repeatedly defeated larger and better equipped armies, a revolutionary who transformed warfare, and perhaps most remarkably, a general who continued winning battles even after becoming completely blind. This is the story of Jan Žižka, one of history's most extraordinary military minds. To understand Jan Žižka, we must first understand the world that created him. The year is 1370. In the Kingdom of Bohemia, modern-day Czech Republic, religious tensions are growing. The Catholic Church dominates society. Kings rule with divine authority. Nobles enjoy immense privileges. But many ordinary people are becoming frustrated. They see corruption, they see inequality, and they begin demanding reform. Among the most influential critics is a priest named Jan Hus. Hus condemns corruption within the church and calls for a return to simpler Christian values. His message spreads rapidly, but church authorities view him as a threat. In 1415, Jan Hus is arrested, tried for heresy, and burned alive. Instead of silencing his followers, his execution ignites a movement that will soon plunge Bohemia into war and place Jan Žižka at its center. Very little is known about Jan Žižka's early life. He was likely born around 1360 into a minor noble family. As a young man, he experienced the harsh realities of medieval warfare. At some point, he lost an eye. No one knows exactly how. Perhaps in battle, perhaps in an accident. But the injury did not end his military career. If anything, it sharpened it. Žižka fought as a soldier and mercenary. He gained experience in real combat. He learned how armies moved, how commanders thought, and most importantly, how powerful knights could be defeated. By the early 1400s, he had become a hardened veteran. When religious conflict erupted across Bohemia, Žižka was ready, not merely to fight, but to lead. After the death of Jan Hus, his supporters become known as the Hussites. Their movement grows rapidly. Soon, conflict erupts between Hussite reformers and forces loyal to the Catholic Church and the Holy Roman Empire. The odds appear hopeless. The Hussites are often farmers, craftsmen, laborers. Many have little military training. Their enemies possess heavily armored knights, the most feared warriors in Europe. By conventional standards, the Hussites should lose. Instead, they begin winning, again and again and again. The reason is Jan Žižka. Žižka understands something many commanders do not. Victory is not determined by tradition. It is determined by adaptation. Rather than matching knights on open ground, he develops entirely new tactics. His most famous innovation becomes the war wagon. Ordinary farm wagons are transformed into mobile fortresses, reinforced with wood and metal, equipped with crossbowmen, handgunners, spearmen, and soldiers armed with flails. The results are devastating. Europe's most powerful warriors suddenly find themselves defeated by armies they once dismissed as peasants. The Holy Roman Empire cannot ignore these defeats. Multiple crusades are launched against the Hussites. Each is expected to crush the rebellion. Each fails. At battles such as Battle of Sudomierz and Battle of Vítkov Hill, Žižka demonstrates remarkable tactical brilliance. He repeatedly chooses terrain that neutralizes enemy advantages. Again and again, larger armies arrive. Again and again, they are defeated. The legend of Žižka grows. Some begin viewing him as invincible. Others see him as a military genius. His enemies simply fear him. But then comes another devastating injury. During a siege, Žižka loses his remaining eye. He is now completely blind. For most commanders, this would mean retirement. The end of a career. The end of leadership. For Jan Žižka, it changes almost nothing. He continues commanding armies. He memorizes terrain. He relies on trusted officers. He gathers detailed reports. He issues orders. And somehow, he keeps winning. Even blind, he remains one of the most effective military leaders in Europe. It is an achievement almost without parallel in military history. The claim that Jan Žižka never lost a battle has become central to his legacy. The future of warfare was arriving, and Jan Žižka was helping shape it. In 1424, Jan Žižka died during the Hussite Wars. He left behind no empire, no royal dynasty, no crown, yet his influence endured long after his death. His military innovations inspired future generations. His use of firearms foreshadowed the decline of knightly dominance, and his victories became part of Czech national identity. Centuries later, he remains one of the most respected military figures in European history, a commander who repeatedly defeated stronger enemies, a strategist who transformed warfare, a leader who inspired fierce loyalty, and a general who continued winning battles after losing both eyes. History contains many remarkable warriors, but only one Jan Žižka, the undefeated general who conquered darkness itself.